This video is sponsored by Burt's Bees.
What's up, y'all? It's Kyra and welcome back to my channel. So I recently did a video all about the things that I did not know about pregnancy and kind of things that I have learned over the past few months. And so you guys seem to really enjoy that one. And so I'm going to be doing today a kind of like a third trimester checklist slash like things that I have been doing to prepare mentally, physically, and emotionally for this next chapter, because it will literally be here before we know it. Like, I feel like she'll be here tomorrow, which I am so hype about, but there's just been a lot that we have been doing. And some of these things will not surprise you guys, but some of them may, because they're just things that, for me personally, that I have been doing to kind of just get myself, you know, ready for her to come. And so I want to just go through the list with you guys. Hopefully it won't be too long, but they are things that I feel like has really worked for us and have just allowed me to have an overall smooth pregnancy. Number one is staying active. So y'all know, if you guys watch my vlogs and all that good stuff, you guys know that I do not necessarily enjoy working out. I never really have. I am not really an active person. I don't enjoy working out. I don't like, you know, being outdoors and things like that. But I will say that that was one of the things that I knew going into the pregnancy, that I wanted to just stay active. And I want to stay active because A, obviously it'll help me, you know, throughout the delivery process and even in postpartum. But also I want to get into the habit of being active now, so that way once she comes, it'll kind of already be a routine for me, and I won't have to like force myself to get back into the swing of working out. I kind of kicked off like my active routine like midway through my second trimester, and essentially that was the point where I felt like my body needed the most. Like, you know, at the beginning you're still small, you don't really, you know, feel any changes, not really showing as much. So I feel like the first trimester it didn't really hit me to like really start getting active. And then about halfway through my second trimester is when my body starts to feel all the effects of pregnancy, and I knew that then that's when I need to start being active. I have been doing a mixture of two different things. I typically will do either a prenatal workout, and I'll just find workout videos on YouTube, and those have been great. Or on the days that I want to do something more relaxing, I'll do a full 30-minute walk around the neighborhood. I didn't realize like how good I feel after I either walk or do the workout. Like, I just feel really good afterwards. Aside from that, I have also created a morning routine that I look forward to. And you're probably like, okay, what does that have to do with pregnancy? So for me, I have found, especially during the periods where I'm the most fatigued, like right now, third trimester fatigue has really creeped in. So it's kind of hard for me to get up in the mornings, you know, kind of get throughout the day and all that without taking naps and kind of just like losing energy. But I have created just a really nice, easy, relaxing morning routine that I genuinely love and look forward to, and that is what keeps me going throughout the day, because I have tried to get up earlier. Another thing that I've been doing is getting up earlier in the mornings just to have some time to myself and just some time to like do things that I want to do before I kick off work and everything else. It's very like self-paced. It's just very easygoing and relaxing, and it really kicks my day off to the most amazing start. And I really do hope to carry that obviously into the next chapter. Now obviously I have a newborn, so it'll be a little bit different. Just kind of training my brain to make sure that I take out time for myself is super important. I also have noticed that I am getting a lot better at managing my time and being more organized. Now, I always get asked questions regarding how I kind of balance everything, and I definitely do a good job of balancing everything, but I always tell my sister, I'm like, I get everything done, but I'm not the most organized with my time, if that makes sense. Like, I wait till the last minute to do a lot of things, which I should not, and I will make my own self stressed out because of my poor planning and just like not being on top of it. And I have found that especially over the past couple months, but especially more recently, like whenever I hit like this third trimester time period, I am getting a lot better at just managing my time better. And that kind of ties into the morning routine. So the morning routine really does help kind of keep my time and my schedule on track. And then throughout the day, I have pretty much been like planning like almost every hour of the day just to make sure that I get everything I need to get done, but that I'm not overwhelming myself with doing too much, because my body will tell me when I need to chill. I'll, have my time for my 9 to 5 work. I'll have my time for influencing work. I have been saying no a lot, like in a good way. Like, I've been doing so good with being more organized and prioritizing what's really important. And then another thing that I have been doing is I have been soaking up a lot of time with Dion. Because it's about to change our dynamic drastically, in the best way possible, but him and we both know that it's about to change. And so him and I have been super intentional about just really soaking up these last, 2 months of it just being, him and I full time in our house. So obviously you guys know we have Breland, but she's not live with us full time. So full time in our household, it's just him and I. And so for us to go from just him and I full time to now him, I, and baby girl full time is going to be very different, because that is pretty much how it has been for the past 7.5 years. And so we are just really just loving on each other, doing a lot of date nights. Like, we just love hanging out. And so we've been really intentional about that, and just making sure that we are prioritizing our marriage at the end of the day, because that's definitely going to be carried into this next chapter. Like, don't get me wrong, she's definitely a priority, but we fully believe that it goes marriage and then kids. Because if him and I aren't tight, and if him and I are not the best for each other, then we can't be the best for our children. Now, another thing that I have been doing is preparing mentally to have to supplement with formula. Now, I mentioned before that I do plan on breastfeeding. I plan on pumping. However, you guys know I'm I will be a full-time working mom. I have like a million jobs. I plan on prioritizing, but not necessarily slowing down. So as a full-time working mom, I definitely want to be prepared in case I have to supplement. And then also, I am mentally preparing for all of the unknowns that come with breastfeeding, because there's so many different unknowns, so many different factors that actually play a part in whether or not I'll be able to. And so while I can in my head have this idea that I am going to be breastfeeding and all of this, it may actually not work out that way. Whether it's my body or whatever it is that can just change things. And so for me, I want to be prepared to be able to give my baby girl everything that she needs when she needs it. And so that is why I am open to using formula. And so me and Dion are both on the same page about that. And we have been looking high and low for the best formula option. And the one that we ended up deciding to go with is the Burt's Bees Baby Organic Formula. Now, this formula here actually comes in 3 different formulas. It comes in ultra gentle, it comes in infant milk, and sensitive. And the one that we have picked to at least start off with baby girl is the sensitive formula. And the reason why is because this formula here actually has a reduced lactose formula that's best for fussiness and gassiness, and it's actually modeled after breast milk, which is perfect because, again, I do plan on doing both. Now, all 3 formulas of the Burt's Bees Baby Organic Formula provide complete nutrition. They're USDA organic certified. They're inspired by breast milk, and it features DHA for her brain and eye development. So I know and trust that if we do have to use this with her, that she will be getting everything that she needs for her first year without any unnecessary ingredients, and that is super important to me. I mean, I've used Burt's Bees for years, including, skincare, body care, things like that. And one thing I do know about this brand is that they have high quality products with high quality ingredients, and so that is why I'm trusting this brand with my precious baby girl. So definitely go ahead and check it out. And this is what we have landed on, but of course, do what works best for you. I just know that I have my own plan, and things may not go as planned, and if that is the case, I am good to go. We have about 2 to 3 cans of it in our stash right now, just trying to see how things go with her, and I feel good about it as well. I also obviously am praying a lot. Our faith is super duper important to the both of us, and so him and I have been saying prayed up because we know, Lord, we know we are in for the time of our lives, and so we have definitely been praying for, of course, our physical, mental, and emotional health and well-being. I am looking forward to, but also very nervous, honestly, for the labor and delivery experience, because that's also something that has so many different unknowns, and like I have my own plan when it comes to labor and delivery, and of course I'm praying that it works out. But today I just want us to be healthy and happy, and that she gets here safely, and that I'll make it through the process safely as well. So another thing that I have been doing to kind of prepare myself mentally is by being open and transparent and vulnerable with people that I love and trust, and asking for help when I need help. I do not know everything. I obviously know that. Like, he said it before, but it's been a long time for him. It's my first time. So there are a lot of things that we are, kind of anxious about and just don't really know about. And that can actually play, a huge part on your mental health. So I have been making it a point to, ask people that I trust and love for, their advice, their experiences, their help. Just venting, not even venting, but just being honest and transparent with them has really helped me out a lot, because it reminds me that A, I'm not in this alone, B, I'm not the only one that has gone through this, and C, that I do have that support there. And I have really made it a point to surround myself with family, like close friends and family, but mainly family during this time. All my family's here, so I feel so fortunate that I have, their support, and their love and their help, right up the street. Just other small things like getting her nursery prepared and organized. And this, not even her nursery. Honestly, I'm in full on nesting mode, which is crazy. I am in declutter the whole house from top to bottom mode, okay? Like, literally anything that we do not need, that we do not use, okay, it can go. It can go into the trash can or be donated, but anything that is not necessary in this house has got to go. That's pretty much where I am. I have my weeks planned out, okay? Like, I have a room or rooms planned every single week. And so by the end of that week, I have to have that room decluttered and cleaned and organized before she comes. We've been washing clothes, sorting clothes. I have already, in my mind, organized her drawers, like how I want her drawers organized. Been, putting together her car seat. We put together her high chair, washing bottles, all that stuff we've been doing. Kind of getting all of the small things figured out. And I just didn't realize like how much stuff there was. I'm at a point now to where I do feel like if she were to arrive tomorrow, like, I feel good. A couple weeks ago, I did not feel like that, but now I feel so much better, because I have a clearer mind through organizing. I have changed my eating, and that's more so because I had to. But I definitely have altered my eating habits. And even though I had to do it, I am glad that I did do it, because I definitely want to carry some of the things that I am doing, or not some, a lot of the things that I'm doing right now, into my postpartum routine in terms of just developing healthier eating habits, things like that. And so I feel like now that I am getting a lot better at modifying my selections, kind of just how I'm eating, and just being more cognizant of what I'm eating, I definitely want to carry that into the next chapter. We also have been taking some online parenting classes as well. We are doing like a childbirth class right now. That's all online, which has been super helpful. And then the very, very, very last thing that I have been doing, to get myself through the finish line, and I have actually carried this kind of throughout my whole entire pregnancy, and that is, I have made a very, very, very conscious effort throughout my entire pregnancy to get dressed up, to put on some makeup, to do my hair, to just like look good. And the reason why is because I don't know about y'all, but I am one of those people who, if I look good, I feel good. And there are days where I am just like out of it. And on those days, I would just go into my office or go to my glam room, put on some makeup, not even anything crazy. Like, this face here was like 10 minutes. But I'll just like put on something, fill in my eyebrows, put on some lip gloss, something, and it will instantly change my entire mood. I personally want to, I don't want to lose myself, okay? That is like one of my biggest goals. Honestly, one of the things I'm the most anxious and nervous about, and that is why I have been really taking the time to just like, put on a cute outfit and like do my hair and things like that, because although obviously things will change whenever she comes, I want to still make an effort to feel my best. That's super duper duper important to me. That is why I'm doing all this now during pregnancy, because honestly, most days that I do put on an outfit or do makeup or do my hair in a cute style, I genuinely don't feel like doing it. And I plan on carrying that even postpartum, because obviously I have a newborn. Obviously the focus will be all on her, but I still don't want to lose the idea of putting, focus on myself every now and then. And so I won't be glammed up 24/7, obviously. And even on days where I don't really feel like it, I probably won't feel like it most of the time. I'll already be in the habit or the routine of doing that for myself. That is pretty much all the things that I have been doing to prepare for her arrival. I definitely have a lot more to do, but those things have definitely really helped, keep us on track. Also really helped me get in a space to where I feel so much more prepared and so much better going into this next chapter. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and definitely check out the link down below in the description box to find out more about the Burt's Bees Baby organic formula and to try it out for yourself. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.